real. A lot of you were fine with Trump policies for decades. You were fine with Heritage Foundation policies for decades. You tolerated mass surveillance. You stood by while Black and indigenous communities were poisoned, arrested, disappeared, unalived. But now that he's talking about suspending the Constitution, but now, after he slid into the office and pardoned all the January 6th terrorists, because y'all didn't even want to call them terrorists. Now that he's reinstating the Confederate monuments, and a lot of y'all didn't even want them to go away in the first place. Now you feel like, ooh, can we do kumbaya? Can we unite? What's in it for us if we unite? We always had the gun to our head in this country. We've always had our back to the wall in this country. And at this point, I'm saying we as Black people, brown people, indigenous people, we have always been fending for ourselves. What do we get by joining with you all? So this we you speak of, when was it ever mutual? You say, we need to come together. Which we? Who? Because when we were marching for George Floyd, y'all were calling the cops. And I will say this, not to sidetrack, but shout out to all my Black, quote unquote, so-called immigrant groups. And if you've been on my channel before, you know why I'm saying this. But shout out to all my Black so-called immigrant groups, my Caribbean brothers and sisters, my continental African brothers and sisters. Shout out to all of them, because at the time when that George Floyd thing jumped off, Caribbean Blacks, continental Africans, they all came out into the streets with us. They stood with us. They marched with us. Hell, I remember seeing videos of continental Africans holding whole-scale African spirituality rituals on our behalf. Yeah, full-scale voodoo rituals to help us get just a little bit of the justice that we were demanding at that time. And that's another reason why I don't really that's why I don't really respect the separationists in the Black community. Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection, and whose mouth is mumbling, trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So